Welcome back, everyone. I just finished my breakfast, so that means it's time for me to go out and do a little PvP roam. I'll be flying this RB2. Soon, Sister of Eve ships will be released, and I'll be trying them out in PvP. They should work a lot better than the current Covert Ops cruisers that are released. Now, as for the build, last time I talked about trying out the large armor repairer build. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to play with that build, so for now I'll use the build that it's proven to be working just fine. There are the rigs. I might change the combat rigs into tier 3 rigs just to get that extra 100 DPS. Now, I've been thinking about getting a nanocore for this ship, but I've seen the prices. They are quite expensive, and I'll just wait for the next event to be out, and I'll collect enough conquered points for at least 1 or 2 nanocores that will be very useful for me. So there is still room for improvement on this RB, and I'm absolutely looking forward to that. Well then, I also soon I'll be taking the Belgorn out for a spin too. I'm just currently waiting for some skills to be completed. I've seen that I can add at least 400 or 500 DPS to my Belgorn just by improving skills, so that's currently one of my main goals with this ship. But once everything is set in place, and that will happen very soon, I will be taking out this ship for a good old nullsec roam. Hopefully everything will turn out to be good. We will see. This ship is very scary, very powerful, so I expect it to work just fine. And it's very tanky, by the way. I made it to be extremely tanky and tested, so that's working quite well. Alright, well, jumping in my RB, and well, let's head out and see what I will catch today. Okay, preparing myself to jump in on the first target. That will be a prophecy, I believe. Yeah, it's a prophecy. Okay, warping at 64 kilometers. I did scout this prophecy before doing the second jump, so this will be the best and closest warp in to that ship. Okay, setting orbit at 21 kilometer, and I am landing, about to also tackle the prophecy. Okay, prophecy has been pointed. Drones are doing the drone job. Missiles are also working, and let's see how this will turn out. Prophecy decided to shoot back. Excellent. Now, here I made a huge mistake. I have hammerheads. They're good, but for this type of combat, Valkyries are the best. So that prophecy has good thermal resistances, and that will be quite interesting. Now my chance here at winning is to hold out the incoming damage and to try and deplete the capacitor of that prophecy. Now the only problem with that is that my ship is not holding out that good, and I lost one drone. I lost like 35% of my drone DPS there. So that's a huge problem now. And I also forgot to add more drones in my drone bay. For I don't know what reason I forgot to load new drones. We're both at around the same percentage of armor. It's just that I am in the disadvantage here. 5 drones versus 3 drones. Now the prophecy's drones are shooting me again. I pulled back my drones, now pulling them out for combat again. And I am reaching hull while prophecy holding out at good 40-50%, at good 30-40% armor. Well, I need to try and think about my escape route here, because clearly I have been defeated here, so yeah, time for me to get out. I am not going to go through the prophecy's tank. The prophecy lost its capacitor, but I lost 50% hull, so I accept defeat. Good fight with that prophecy. I made a very big mistake of having the wrong drones equipped, so the reason why I did not win that fight is because I did not have the proper drones for the fight. With Valkyries it would have been a whole different story. Well, on to the next target. This is a scout anomaly, I believe. There is one ship inside. I only scanned for the signal, did not scan to see what ship it is, so I am going in undetected. There is 2 other... Oh! There's Nomen! Alright, nice. Orbiting, focusing fire. Okay, Omen has been pointed, and let's see what will happen. Now they are busy looking at the loot window, so they will not see that they're getting shot at until they hear the low shield alert, which happened right now, so they now know that I am shooting at them. Now I have to be careful not to get stuck on the structure here. That would be unfortunate if I get stuck on the structure here. It used to happen before, so that's why I'm being cautious around. Nice, that was a nice little bit. Now, before, with this current structure, I remember getting stuck once with my Cinnabel, and it took me a good, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to actually get out from the invisible wall that I was stuck at. That was really weird back a couple months ago. So that's that's exactly the station that had the invisible walls around, where you could get easily stuck. I destroyed so many ships that were stuck at that invisible wall. I'm not quite sure if the developers fixed the invisible wall issue. I think they did, because I did not get stuck. But still, not getting close to that. That's a big nope. Okay, we have one more signal that's around the asteroid belt. I suspect that might be a venture, so I'm not going to go after ventures. If it's a retriever, or a procurer, yeah, I'll definitely go after that. Those ships can be expensive, especially if they have a nanocore. Okay, that was interesting. We have two more of these shards, info shards. So let me quickly burn towards them. Alright, well, after stealing that scout anomaly, I did get some decent loot, so definitely making some ISK today. Now, let's see, going towards the next target, next location. Let's see what's waiting for me over there. Another omen, okay. Now what's interesting, I've noticed even high tier players started to use low tier ships for mission running. In low sec, that is. I had a chance to see one particular player fly a Raven in high sec, but they fly a Caracal trainer in low sec, which is a pretty smart idea, if you ask me. Of course, you still have a lot of battleships to fight. It's just that most of them are Dominixes, and they can be quite difficult to fight, especially if they have large neutralizers. Now Ravens, I can tank a Raven without a problem with my Arby, but a Dominix, it's kinda a little bit difficult. Okay, that was a sweet little kill. Let me loot the right. Oh, and I have a little surprise at the end. You will see. It's a ship that I haven't flown in a while, so it will be nice to see that one in action again. Okay, pod warped off. I got okay loot, I guess. Let me warp out. The Omen definitely fired back. I was caught in a crossfire between the Omen and the storyline NPCs there. So that was... oh, what is this? Maintenance! Alright, well, I guess it's maintenance later. Warping towards the next target. Let's see what's waiting for me after I land. I gotta say, the graphic enhancements on this device are awesome. Not sure if you see the difference, if the difference is recorded, but there is a huge difference between the graphics that I'm using now and the graphics that I used before. Okay, it's a Stabber. Nice. Stabbers are the best tier 5 cruisers, I can safely say. The Stabber fleet is the best tier 6 cruiser in the game. Nothing but absolute respect to those ships. They are very, very robust. Okay, and this one is going down. Of course, this RB has teeth, so it shoots down cruisers incredibly fast. A shield tank, nice. That was a medium shield extender, by the way. Only one capacitor battery. Okay, that was a very bad drop. Let me just get the pod. Take distance. Okay, let's warp out. I had a lot of battlecruisers escape today. It was me being bad. I just made terrible decisions. Did not scout, did not follow my own rules. So I definitely missed a lot of targets today, purely by my own fault. So I had to work with what I had caught. So let's see what's the next target. Now this one is a very funny one. Basically, I started recording this as soon as I woke up, and I was greeted with one kill. One target. It's a Caracal. I warped in a little bit far away, but I'll try to blend in with the NPCs here, and I'll just quickly burn towards target. Once it is in point range, I'll point and I'll open fire. So basically, I woke up the minute after I undocked, I scanned, I found the ship, and well, now I'm shooting it. Why it's also funny, I got scrambled by the NPCs here, by that one NPC pirate. So I lost my micro warp drive, but I still did have enough velocity to reach the Caracal. Nice. Okay, let me get the drag. Oh, not bad. I could definitely use those items. Let me try the pod. Oops, wrong button. Let me. Oh, first I have to destroy the one that's scrambling me. Yeah. Okay, and now I can shoot the pod. Okay, now I am free to warp off if anything happens. Almost forgot that I was scrambled. It happens. It happens. Okay, pod locked on and focusing fire. Nice. Alright, now I can warp away. Okay, let's do that. And let's scoop back the drones to the drone bay. Well, so far, it's okay. I can't complain about the targets. I'm definitely getting some... I had some good combat today. Alright, on to the next target. Large anomaly. Interesting. I love when I find someone in anomalies. Brings back some good old memories. A Cormoran Guardian. Excellent. Now a little fun fact. My first ever kill in this game was a Cormoran Guardian, I believe. And I destroyed that ship with the Talar. That Talar is still alive, by the way. And that is literally my oldest PvP ship, although I'm not flying it that often. It's still there, and it's still one of the oldest ships that I've ever used for PvP that's still alive. Might wonder how old is that ship? Well, I've got it in August, so almost 1 year old. While the tier 8 RB is, the retired tier 8 RB is 8 months old. I have like several of them that I use for random things. The original one is kept at my home base as a museum. Oh, okay. Now I'm getting spammed by notifications. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if my finger is quick enough to delete those notifications. Although I have disabled notifications while gaming, they still appear. Not quite sure why that happens, but I don't know. I might have messed up something with the settings. Okay, warping out to safety, and I'm cloaking on to the next target. A medium anomaly. All right, well, nice. That brings some good old memories back alive. I'm thinking to get a assault destroyer. They have been buffed, so I wanna try them out. They might be fun. Might be fun for a roam. I've seen the bonuses actually, so they offer good web and point range bonuses, which is good. Will be fun to see how that works. Can't wait to to take out the Talvi again for a spin. I might actually take out the tier 4 Talvi and just try to shoot down stuff with it. With my current skills, I should push around 300-400 DPS on that ship. Should be fun. Of course, we will see how that will work out in the end. Alright, on to the next target. Let's see what's waiting for me. A Vexor, excellent. I like shooting drone boats, mainly because I can get 3 drones from these ships. And I like to sell those drones, so drone boat kills are my money makers currently. Sounds funny, but it's true. Alright, let me quickly destroy this Vexor now. Nice. Alright, let me take the wreck. No, people are excited for the arena. I am excited for it too. Basically, you can fight, you're not going to lose your ship. Now, if they ever decide to make a tournament, then the loss should be permanent. But that's just how I would do it. But the arena will be fun. It will be like a little arcade PvP thing in this game. We will see how it will turn out to be. But having the chance to actually, I would have the chance to fly the Balgor now without worrying about losing it. I'm not quite sure if I will enjoy that in the long run, because I love the risk factor of this game. The adrenaline rush, the Eve shakes as people call them, are real, and nothing gets close to that. No other game gets close to that, and I'm speaking from my personal experience. I've played a lot of games before. Alright, another Vexor. Let me quickly focus fire on that ship. Let me quickly remove it. Should be a quick and easy kill. Nice. Alright, let me get the pod and wreck. Oh, okay. Our ship decided not to listen to my commands today. That's fine. I'll just reapproach the wreck while no one is in the system. And then I will just warp out to safety. If the developers announce a alliance tournament or something like that, I am definitely going to be doing that. Like that's something I just have to do. It's in my tradition to do that. So if they announce that, I'm definitely all in for it. Should have a good team for it as well, so we will see how that will work out. Now, if they decide to do that, my guess would be it will be on August, because that's the anniversary of the game. So if someone is expecting a tournament, well, that tournament might actually be this August. What will happen? Again, time will tell. We will see. Alright, now here I'm warping in just to scout to see what's waiting for me over there, and to find the perfect warp in on that target. Hopefully I'll be able to find a good landing spot on. Oh, of course it's a. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. You see, that's what happens. When I find something very nice, it's usually a blue. Well, hi there. Let me just quickly continue towards my towards my original destination. I'll just leave the prophecy continue the mission. The other signal here in this system is actually at the station or at the other gate, so I'll just continue towards the next location that I have on my autopilot. Right, on to the next target.
Warp drive active.
Malar Guardian, okay, now we're talking. Okay, let's quickly focus fire. Orbit. These things can be very tanky, so I have to be very fast. Wait, what? Oh, come
Autopilot
on.
engaged.
Well, should have pressed on focus fire first, not on orbit. I lost precious 0.1 seconds. Oh well, let's continue towards the next.
Warp drive active.
Okay, nice. Let me get the wreck, let me get the pod, and then I can warp out. Okay, pod has been pointed. That was not bad loot. I can definitely use that. Basically, the missiles that I find from PvP, I equip that on my roaming ships, because I try to keep my ships as cheap as I can. Cheap and effective. That's what I'm aiming at. So far this has been working quite well. A very cheap RV, even if I lose it, I practically don't feel the loss, so it's not a big problem at all. Alright, well, time to hop in the good old original RV that I've had, that I brought from my home base here, for a good old roam with my buddies over here. And let's see, now I'm on the emulator for this, because at the time I literally was without a functioning phone, so they caught this cyclone that I'll be going to orbiting and focusing fire at. Okay, drones are out, missiles are out. After this roam, I'll just take the ship back to my home base in HiSec, and well, we'll keep it in the museum over there. This is a very tanky cyclone. That's definitely a large shield booster. That's absolutely a large shield booster. That's why it can tank so much damage. The tank on the Cyclone has been broken. Now the Cyclone is taking armor damage. Nice, that was a good kill. Oops, no, not lock on. Oh man, oh man. Yep, you just witnessed me destroying 300 million worth of loot by accident. Oh well, I guess no one is getting paid tonight. Well, that was a nice little roam. I had definitely fun playing this, and hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, fly safe, and as always, I'll catch you next time.